everyone, it's Jennifer from Flux. Welcome to another video. I am super excited to announce our summer cowl. I've had a bunch of you ask me when is the summer cowl, and I'm excited to say that it begins tomorrow. So I just wanted to make this little video to kind of announce it and give a little background about what we're doing. This is unlike any cowl we've ever done on the Flux blog, and we are going to be having a summer of dishcloths. So every week in the whole month of July and in the whole month of August, we're going to be making a new dishcloth every week. These are patterns that have never been released on the Flux blog before. So they're brand new patterns. I'm going to do one every week in July, every week in August. It'll be a total of 9 dishcloths. So I'm really excited to have some fun patterns planned for all of you. So for this crochet along, we're going to be using Red Heart's Scrubby Smoothie. Now you can really use any dishcloth yarn. This is the yarn that I'll be using, so I'll be referencing the colors and the amounts in the projects so you can follow along. Really, you can use any dishcloth yarn that you like. There's a lot that are readily available, and the cotton dishcloth yarn is very easy to find in the stores. It comes in tons of colors, and you can just use your favorite cotton yarn. Now, I have here a little sampling of some of the patterns. Now, as you can see, I have a little bit of finished work to do here, but here is a sneak peek at the very first one that we're going to have tomorrow. I've made them in a couple different colors, and they're all really fun to make. But this is a sneak peek of tomorrow's, the very first dishcloth of our series. And then here is a little sneak peek at week 2 of our dishcloths. And then we have more to come, more to come. So I'm going to switch gears now and head over to my work table and show you a little bit more in depth of the materials that we'll be using and some of the colors and the hook and things like that. So let's head over to the work table and learn a little bit more about the Summer of Dishcloths crochet along on Flux. Alright, so each video of all 9 dishcloths we're going to be crocheting together will have their own video, their own pattern, their own supplies list, and we're going to be talking about each one individually. But before we get started on the crochet along, I just kind of wanted to gather everything up for this and show you what I'll be using. I'm going to tell you about some of the colors I'll be using in case you wanted to kind of get a heads up before we start. Now I'm going to be using Red Heart Scrubby for all of our dishcloths. I have 2 extras here that I want to tell you about in a minute. But for the majority of the dishcloths, we're going to be using a yarn called Scrubby Smoothie. This is a really nice dishcloth yarn. It's cotton. Each one of these is 153 yards, and I have a bunch of colors. Now, you can just stick to a couple of favorites if you prefer. Let me just show you the colors in case you're wondering. Now this one is bright pink. This is coral, cherry, bright orange, lemony, lime, blueberry, what is this one called? I forgot. Caribbean, and aqua. So I'm going to be using a whole bunch of colors just to keep it really fun. Now, there are a couple dishcloths where I'm going to be adding some more scrubby kind of effects, like if you wanted to scrub something that's extra messy or you need a little scrubbing power for like a pot or pan or something. They also make, so this is, again, this is Scrubby Smoothie. This is like your classic cotton dishcloth yarn. It's very soft. Obviously, it comes in a ton of colors. I'm going to be enhancing some of our dishcloths with a scrubby edge. Now, this is feels a little coarser if you want to get that. It's really good scrubbing action for your dishcloths. And I'm going to be kind of edging a couple of our dishcloths in that. And then there's another dishcloth I have planned where we're going to be using a yarn called Scrubby Sparkle. So Red Heart has this like full line of scrubby yarn. This one is kind of like sparkly, flat, like has like a sparkly kind of glittery look. This one has like a textured woven look, and then this is like your classic cotton yarn, okay? So I'm going to be enhancing some of our dishcloths with this. This part is completely optional. You can leave these out. You can grab a few of those as well. It's totally up to you. And then for every single project that we're going to be doing for the entire cowl, we're going to be doing a 5.5 millimeter eye crochet hook. Now that is the recommended hook size of all of this yarn, including these other ones, the Scrubby Sparkle, the Scrubby Smoothie. They all recommend the I hook. So we're going to stick with the same hook size for all the projects just to keep it nice and simple. Now, I would recommend a ruler or tape measure as you work along, especially if you're trying to stick to a particular size, and a pair of scissors and a tapestry needle, obviously, to weave in your ends and things like that. So this is just kind of an overview. Now, just keep in mind that for each tutorial, for the whole crochet along, we're also going to be talking about the supplies once again. But I know a lot of you like to know and kind of have a heads up before the crochet along starts. So I just wanted to kind of show you all the yarn to begin. So that's really all you need to know to get started with the materials, and you don't even really have to get everything ahead of time. You can kind of pick and choose which one you want to do, or of course you can join us for all of the tutorials, and they're all going to be lots of fun. Again, here's a little sneak peek of tomorrow, so I hope you'll hop on over and check out tomorrow's tutorial as well. This is going to be our very first dishcloth of our series. One more thing I wanted to mention is to hop on over. If you haven't joined our Ravelry Crochet Along group, there's a Flux Cal group over there, and that's kind of like our Cal hub area where you can hop on and get ideas, ask questions, you can kind of show off what you're doing. There's a lot of great kind of seasoned crochet veterans in there that can help you and answer questions. They're really wonderful. Of course, I'm in and out of there as well, answering questions. And also, it's just a great place to show off your work, and it's where I keep all the updates coming to for the crochet along. So you can hop on the blog, the channel, our group. Also, when you're showing off your work on social media, be sure and use the hashtag FiberFluxCal, and I'll put that above so you can see that. And that way we can see what everybody's doing. So join us tomorrow. We're going to kick it off with our first dishcloth pattern, and it's right here. And I'm going to do the full tutorial, written pattern, etc. for all of the patterns. And there's going to be 9 of these, so it's going to be really fun all through July and August. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure and click the subscribe button to get all the latest Fiberflux video updates. Thanks again!